I was staring at the peeling walls of the house my father left me when her message came through. 6 words, sharp, precise. Don't come back until you're a man. No hesitation, no second message, just that. A verdict. The Montana wind creaked through the rotted beams overhead. Dust clung to the air like it didn't know how to let go, and neither did I. I slid the phone into my pocket. The silence swallowed me whole, left me standing in the carcass of a house I never asked for. I think that's when something inside me shifted. Not like fire, more like ice, slow, unstoppable. The will had been a joke, a final slap across the face. My brother, his golden boy, got the mansion in the capital, the cars, the accounts. I got this. A shack on land no one wanted, a reminder of where I ranked. When I told my wife, she didn't even pretend to hide her disgust. She spat words at me like they were knives. You're weak, a disappointment. Why would I waste my life with a man who lets people step on him? She shoved me toward the door, told me not to come back until I'd proven I was worth something. I wanted to fight her, wanted to scream that I had fought, that I'd survived a lifetime of being the family's ghost. But I didn't. I left. The truth? I'd spent so long bending, I'd forgotten what standing up even felt like. The house was rotting, the floorboards whined beneath my weight. But something about that house, it gnawed at me. There were boxes in the attic, old files, receipts, deeds. I sifted through them in silence, hands steady, heart cold. Then I found it. The land titles. The house wasn't worthless, not even close. The property sat on an untouched oil reserve, leased quietly, hidden under shell companies. My father knew. So did my brother. The house was the shell. The land was the gold mine. They never thought I'd look, never thought I'd stay. They thought I'd crumble like always, leave the house to rot, leave the land in their hands. But I read every contract, every loophole, and I stayed. I called my brother. His voice dripped with amusement. Missing the city already? The wife? The life you threw away? I didn't answer that. I only asked, did you know about the land? Silence. Just long enough. Don't be ridiculous. It's a dead plot. That's why he gave it to you. I could hear the tightening in his throat, the crack in his armor. You're lying, I said, calm, certain. Because I wasn't asking, I was telling. I had the signed leases, the geologic surveys, the corporate names that traced right back to him. His laugh faltered. I don't know what you think you found. I hung up. Some things don't need to be said. Some things are better when they just land. I filed the paperwork, quietly. I voided the leases, transferred the mineral rights, locked him out. Every dollar he'd invested, every partner he'd pulled into the project, frozen. The oil was mine, the house was mine, the land was mine. I didn't send him a message, didn't return his calls. I let him sweat, let him watch his empire crack from a distance he couldn't close. My wife texted me 3 days later, a different tone now, sweet, careful. I heard what you did. Come home. I read it. Once. Then I blocked the number. I didn't need to say no. Silence is cleaner. When they finally realized what I'd taken, what I'd built from the bones they'd handed me, I knew the weight of it would crush them quietly. The best kind of revenge isn't loud. It just happens. Like winter settling in. I stayed in the house, renovated it. Not for them, not to prove anything, but because I liked the sound of the wind against the windows, the space, the absence. People think losing everything breaks you, but sometimes it strips you down to the steel underneath. They'll remember me now, for what I took, for what I became. But I won't remember them. Some people carry their ghosts. I buried mine beneath my feet, and I don't plan on digging them up.